How to get ahead of 99% of programmers. I was watching some videos, the some very good YouTube programmers, they were giving tips to get ahead of 99% programmers. You should be working on your own projects, you should be doing some open source projects, you should read programming books, you should read programming technical blogs, you should subscribe to YouTube channels, you should do some mind boggling complex exercises. All these are good ideas. One additional idea I want to give today is to get ahead of 99% developers. You should be working that rest of the 1% developers. You want you want to join that group and you want to see how these groups work. So you need to join that club. You need to work with these programmers to see how they work, how they think, how they get the things done. So these are the programmers who will help you to question your limits, to think beyond your imagination and give great results. Let me give you example of Google. Google has understood some of the smart people join Google. They don't join for free lunch, they don't join for free basketball courts or ping pong courts or a dog friendly place. They join because they know when they will be working with Google, they will be working with some smart people. And Google has made sure that people love to come to office. That's why they give free lunches. That's why they have put up all kind of recreational facilities in the gym. That's why they have put all kind of recreational facilities in the office. You have basketball hoops, you have ping pong tables, you have free lunches, you can take your dogs to the office. They understand when smart people come and talk to each other, they get energy, ideas flow. A lot of Google products came out of that kind of environment, that kind of free discussion. So Google had made sure when they are designing their offices, they are making sure that people are crowded, they are sitting next to each other, they can talk to each other, that they can collaborate, ideas flow, they learn from each other. And of course, there will be places if programmers want to take rest, there are places they can sleep, snooze, take breaks. But when they are working very closely to each other. Let me give you example of my friend. My friend was working on a project. He decided to leave. I asked, "Why are you leaving?" He said, "I am leaving because I am the best programmer in my team." I said, "Really? Are you crazy? You are just leaving because you are the best programmer in your team?" It looked like a crazy idea. It looked like wonderful situation. You are the smartest guy in the team. You will get promotions. You will get the job security. You will get the top dollars. And as things turned out, he turned out to be right. He worked for some great companies. He worked for great teams. He's an enterprise architect. I'm sure he got made lot more money now. So that's the benefit of working with smart people. So let me give you some personal example. Lot of time we are struck with something, we are working on a solution problem, and we want somebody to come and just tell us the solution so that we can finish the project, go home. I was working on a DevOps pipelines for Azure. I was stuck somewhere, so I got a very smart programmer to help me. He was able to figure out in 5 minutes. So generally, I would have said, "Thank you. Okay, I'll finish my work and go home." This time, I decided to ask him how he was able to solve the problem. I also searched the documentation. I Googled, I looked for solution wherever I could do. How could he found the solution, but while I couldn't find? So I decided to ask him, how could you find this solution? He gave me first initial standard answers that he Googled, he did documentation, he does trial and error. Then he told me his secret that he was using ChatGPT paid version. So I decided to check the ChatGPT. We gave a simple problem to ChatGPT. ChatGPT, find all the duplicate records based on a primary key and delete them. Within couple of seconds, ChatGPT gave me the answer. Then he showed some code which ChatGPT refactored him. That kind of techniques, it took me 5 to 10 years to learn that kind of refactoring, taking it trash code and making it something beautiful. I was impressed. Then I gave a interview questions to ChatGPT. ChatGPT was able to give me answer. Then I asked some other smart developers in the company, and everybody told me they were using paid version of ChatGPT 4. So friends, when we are working with smart people, we don't ask them to give us fish. We ask them to teach us fishing. So when we are working with smart people, we need to find out do they think, how do they code, how they solve the problems, what are the tools they are using, what are the resources they are following, who are the people they are hang out. So friends, that is my tip for the day. If you have to get ahead of 99% of the developers, you need to work 1% of the developers. So if you like the video, watch my other videos, like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel for your regular updates. Connect with me on LinkedIn and Twitter, especially LinkedIn. If you like small summaries of the video, I will be making a lot of small summaries of videos on LinkedIn. Thanks again.